Who is secretly obsessed with you and why? We're going to get into it in this reading. Magical Joy here. Thank you guys so much for watching. We got 2 piles for you to choose from today. Let's get started. Group number 1, we have the Android. If that resonates with you, go ahead and jump to the timestamp. And in group number 2, we have the Rancher. If that resonates with you, go ahead and jump to your timestamp. Today we're going to be talking about who is secretly obsessed with you, why, and what do they want, and what's next. This could be male or female. It could be romantic or not romantic. So go ahead and click your timestamp. So let's get into it. Welcome to your reading. Thank you guys so much for watching. All right, so we're going to see who is secretly obsessed with you. Ooh, child. There's a couple of people. I'm seeing a couple who talks about you a lot. They're all in your bank account. Not for somebody in particular. There's a child involved, and hold on a second. Message coming through. Something about adoption. And control. Like whoever controls the child controls the money or the power. Oh, I'm also hearing the word I don't know if I should say it online. INC, finish the rest. Like interactions between family members. That is, think Games of Thrones. Think Games of Thrones. How about that? All right, let's get on with the reading. I have the Moon in the reverse, King of Wands in the reverse, the Swords in the reverse, Ace of Swords in the reverse. Are all these in the reverse? No, not all of them. It's just y'all energy. All right, so who is secretly obsessed with you? A very dominating man who's using a woman to try to control your money. Group 1. Which is what I was picking up when I started shuffling the cards. They're in your DM for somebody. It's like I'm picking up 2 energies. I'm not gonna say several. I'm picking up 2 energies. You have the couple, and then I have another person, someone else is secretly obsessed that's in your DM, or they want to be in your DM. Like they're the social media person. They try to map a way to get to you, to get your attention. Should I like their picture? Should I not like their picture? Should I subscribe to their channel? Should I not subscribe to their channel? What to do? How can I get their attention without looking like a simp or a pick-me girl? They're attracted to your aura, the way you stand out in the crowd. You might like to wear red or have red hair or red braids or a red wig. Could be Aries sun sign or a Leo sun sign. I'm picking up a little Beyonce energy too. You might be a Virgo. I just heard Blue Ivy, so that's going back to the kid. Like something like your kid might be a star, an upcoming star, and they know that. They see the potential. Singer, dancer, athlete, you know, something along that line. Something where they'll be in the spotlight. So even if their talent is more academic, they're in the spotlight, like a professional chess player or something like that. That's very well known, and they're gravitating towards you to get to the kid. Sounds creepy. And that is the stronger energy here, because I do have that DM social media energy too, but the stronger energy I'm picking up is the couple that's trying to get to your kid through you. Could be grandparents, like your dad. I don't know. Now I feel like I'm reaching. All right. Moving on to what's next, because I already talked about what do they want from you, who it is, and what they want from you. So what's next? What are their plans? How can you defeat them? Because I feel like it's a chess game. You make a move, they make a move, you know? I'm hearing a restraining order for starters. Ooh, return to center is another one. Page of Swords, you might have to move for some people. Relocate, disconnect, change your phone number, something like that, you know, where it's not, you're not easily found. That's your next move, because their next move is to get closer to you through subterfuge. Like they're gonna try to manipulate situations to be around you. This is going to the social media person as well, the DM person I was talking about before as well, where they're gonna like pop up. Like you might be careful. Like we're in an age where everything that we do, we post online. If you're going to an event, post about the event after you leave, so someone can't post up at your event. You understand what I'm saying? Like for instance, I posted, I'm here with my girls at such and such place. It was a restaurant. We were having a good time, and somebody DM'd me. I was like, "Oh, dang! I didn't know you were there. I could have come through." Now I never met this person before, and I'm glad they asked to come through. And I said, "Yeah, of course, come through." We met for the first time, and she was cool. But afterwards, when I was sober, I thought to myself, dang, that could have been a sticky situation, because I could have posted, I'm here at this club, this restaurant, this bar, and somebody who was after me could have just came and got me, you know? So be careful about that. So ever since then, it made me more aware, spatially aware, that I can't just be posting where I'm at, when I'm at, you know. I talk about what state I am in, but I don't talk about what city I'm in, you know, things like that. You have to be careful of that as well. That's your next step, because their next step is they're gonna follow the trails, and for someone you might have to get a restraining order, not to scare you, because I'm getting boundary vibes, not lifetime energy, episode of Lifetime vibes, you know. So just be very careful of your surroundings, where you are, who you tell where you are. Like, be smart, especially if there's a kid involved. There's things you need to keep hidden. This is a side message. Something in the dark in the closet. I'm looking at this window. It's giving like a family member that nobody talks about, that stays in the house, in a room, in a locked room, that no one goes into. Very God. Anyway, that's what I have for you, Group 1. Thank you guys so much for watching. If this resonated with you in any way, please like, subscribe to my channel, and until next time. Number 2, you're the Rancher. The Rancher is pregnant. This is giving Empress energy, the World energy in the tarot as well, and Judgment energy. Ooh, Empress, Judgment in the World. We also have an alien ship abducting a cow. While even though the rancher looks like they could protect everybody, she looks tired. So tired she's not aware of what's going on behind her. Is that you, group 2? Are you tired? Are you in need of a vacation? I know I am. Pregnant with ideas and don't have the energy to implement it. Group 2. I know that's not what you're here for in this reading, but that message came through for somebody. You're pregnant with ideas but too tired to implement it. Be careful, because those ideas could that the ideas that you're manifesting that wants to become part of your reality, if it doesn't go to you, the universe will find a way for it to be manifested, and it could go to somebody else. You know, that blessing could go to somebody else, because they'll say, oh, she's too tired, she's not ready for it. They're not going to burden you with something that you can't handle. So if you have an idea brewing that you really, really want to do, but you're too tired, you might have to let go of some things in order to manifest this new reality that's coming through for you. Picking up Libra energy, Virgo energy, Aquarius energy. Also, the person that is secretly obsessed with you, I'm picking up an Aquarius man, a Leo. I can't pick up the gender. And who I got somebody else coming through. One second. Charter school. That doesn't make sense. It might make sense to you, but it doesn't make sense to me. All right, I have the Ace of Swords. Eric. Why did I put that down? I should have kept it. Eric. E. Someone name again with E. Edward. I just heard Benedict as well. Seven of Swords. Medusa. Ooh. We'll talk about that in a second. And the Three of Wands. Yeah. Okay. Here's the storyline that I'm getting for you, group 2, which is so different from group 1. There's someone who's attracted to you. Secretly, not so secretly, because I have a feeling you know who this person is. And I think this is why you're here to watch this reading, to validate to yourself that this person is really into you, even though they're acting distant, right? They're secretly obsessed with you, think about you a lot, want to come towards you, but they're frozen. They're frozen like a statue. They can't come to you. The reason why is because their thoughts, feelings, and energy is being manipulated by an outside person. Somebody that love bombed them. Love bomb. That was hard to come out. Them to the point where their attraction for you is being thwarted. So think of the movie The Little Mermaid. Eric finally realized that Ariel is the one. He was getting ready to come towards her. And then here comes Vanessa. Ah, right? She's using Ariel's voice to put a spell on Eric. And then Eric thinking that Vanessa is the one. But even though Eric was under that spell, he still yearned for Ariel, right? Just because somebody wants you does not mean that they're for you, group 2. I feel like I needed to say that at this point. There's Shadow Play Tarot reader on YouTube. She always have these Delulu points. I'm not stealing her thing, but I do feel like this is a Delulu point where you need to realize that just because somebody wants you does not mean they're for you. Not at this time. He's frozen. It's a he. He is frozen in time for you, and his energy is not there. I don't know if it will be there, but it's not there. The Three of Wands is saying that there's it could go in different directions. And right now it's leading away from you. His energy is leading away from you. Vanessa is doing a very good job. But you got to remember, he let Vanessa do it, okay? He let her. So you could sit there and say, oh, Vanessa stole my man, or Vanessa is pulling my son away from me, or however the situation might be for you, right? Because it does not have to be a love relationship. It could be a son pulling away from his mom, because I'm picking that up. But he chose this path, and he's going to continue on this path until he chooses otherwise. And there's nothing that you can do about it. Because what are you going to do? Sit in the water until you get all shriveled up waiting for Eric to change his mind and come back towards you? No. You got things to do. You got things to do. You have projects to work on. Well, your energy is so spread out, you need to refocus it so you could manifest this new energy, this new world that is trying so hard to come towards you. All right, so let's move on to what's next. What is next? Let's see. What is next in this relationship, situationship, mother and son dynamic, however this might be for you. And you might not have been born a female, but your energy is reading as feminine. So what I'm picking up is you have a feminine energy, and the person that you're asking about has a masculine energy. I have the King of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles, yeah, Queen of Cups. That was easy. I love when the cards just fall out like that. And at the bottom of the deck, I have the Three of Swords. Ooh. What next for you? He's going to come back. He's going to come back with, I'm so sorry. Then you're going to fall into it because you missed him so much. There will be a great reunion that leads to heartache again. Assuming you don't set boundaries. Because I feel like if you set boundaries, the second scenario will be different, which is you set the boundaries, they pull away, and they come back with a new attitude. The second scenario is going to take a lot of trust from you to do, and a lot of willpower for you to do. Look, you can't walk away from me like that. Just because Vanessa started singing and spellbound you does not excuse the fact that you walk away. You have that conversation with this person, right? And then they pull back. See, this is why I left the first time, you know, that kind of attitude, right? And they pull back, and you worry, like, oh my God, what did I do? I shouldn't have said that. Oh my God. And that loneliness, again, gets redirected into this project that you need to work on. And while you're doing that, Eric gets it together and comes back as the Knight of Pentacles. It's not a king. It's not the King of Pentacles, but it's a start. It's actually a stronger start than when he comes in as the King of Pentacles. Strong, masculine, determined, all the glitter and gold, right? That leaves you high and dry because you realize that they meant one thing, but their action does not speak the same. They tell you, oh, let's get together. Queen of Cups, Ariel at the end of the movie getting married to Eric, but they're not telling you everything, and that leaves you with the Three of Swords. This Three of Swords is going to happen regardless. The difference is, are you going to be in control of it or not? If you set your boundaries, you will be in control of the situation. And then that will lead to your Four of Cups, which will tell you maybe the situation is not what I want because I'm so focused on this energy. Come through group 2. Group 3, I like your reading. I really like your reading because there's dynamics in it. Yeah, here we go. Queen of Swords. You shine through at the end. You shine through at the end, regardless of what happens. Because what I think is going to happen if you set your boundaries, yep, is that he is going to push back. But he's so fascinated with you because he's the type of person who chase what he can't get. And even if you're his mom, if you're like, no, Tommy, I love you, but I can't deal with this anymore. I've loaned you all I have. I gave you all my savings. There's no savings left. And they leave. And you think to yourself, what is my son going to do? He needs me. He can't survive without me. Blah, 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 blah. Give Tommy a chance to rise. He will surprise you. This is a relationship, situationship, whatever. They will surprise you. You got to give them a chance. Meanwhile, you are the Queen of Swords. And you're coming out of this stronger. One situation or the other. Whether it's you stand up now or you stand up later. At some point, you got to stand up. All right, group 2, that is your reading. Thank you so much. If this resonated with you, please like and subscribe. And until next time, bye-bye.